My name is Gregory Allen, and I'm a lifelong resident of Overbrook. I'm an only child, so spoiled, rotten, but not selfish. I was not allowed to be selfish. Whatever I had to share. My mother appeared very light-skinned, so you would not know that she was black. And everybody thought she was white. My father was Jamaican, very clearly Jamaican, and we lived in this neighborhood in 1961. So the joke growing up was, what's this black man and this white woman doing with this Puerto Rican child? And in fact, when my parents bought the home, my mom came to close the property with her brother, which was kind of common in order to buy property in this neighborhood back then, because it was largely an Irish community. Overbrook was divided up, part Irish, part Jewish, part Italian. This part was Irish. And so growing up in this area, you know, it was a very settled neighborhood, very stable neighborhood. My community involvement goes back to when I was a child. My mother lived in this neighborhood and she took care of everybody. She took all the young men to baseball games on Sunday afternoons or to the Franklin Institute. And so I grew up as that guy who worked with my mom doing all those things at Tustin Recreation Center or Overbrook High School, wherever she was, I went. And then I just kind of carried it on my own. Now it involves Tustin Recreation Center still, my church, the historic African Episcopal Church of St. Thomas, and lots of other ways that I'm involved in the community. I like working with young people. So I do all the cleanups, the Philly Spring cleanup that just happened every year. We try to do one in the fall too. I try to arrange to plant trees. I organize with Captain Bologna the 19th District PSA 1 public safety meetings. I'm involved with young people at Tustin, trying to do some organizing to get them involved in keeping the place clean and safe, and any other way I can be of service. Because I've been very active at St. Thomas since I started back about 15, 16 years now. Our rector, which is our word for pastor, our priest, we're Episcopal, Father Shaw, and I've kind of become partners in ministry. So I really enjoy working with him on whatever might come up. The things I'm most proud of, I'm an usher. And from the day that I walked into the church, a woman named Renee Crawford, who's since gone home to be with the Lord, saw me trying to hide. Like she said she saw something in my spirit and she wanted me to be an usher. And it's the one thing I've done the entire time I've been at church. I do think there's one thing that I would tell my younger self that I've learned, and that is to trust your instincts. I wasn't really good at that as a younger man. I made a lot of mistakes, or I did a lot of things when I knew that I should have done what my instincts were telling me, but I wasn't really comfortable because they were going to lead me somewhere that I wasn't sure I was worthy, or maybe I didn't feel comfortable. But those instincts were given to me by God to protect me, to guide me, and I would listen to them. I would tell my younger self to listen to them. God knows what he's doing.